Hi everyone, good day. I'm Hilary K. Castro, the reporters for today's topic. How are you? That's great to hear that. For our topic outline first, a focus of performance and the definition, strength of performance, definition, third advantage of performance, definition and disadvantage. 4. Limitation of performance, the definition, and lastly is the reference. Now we proceed to the learning outcome. First, to analyze the focus, strength, advantage, and limitation. To explain advantage and disadvantage of using performance-based in assessment. Now I'm discuss the focus, strengths, advantage, and limitation about the nature of performance based in assessment. Before we start our discussion, I'm give a little information or definition about the nature of performance. Now, according to Cahigal 2014, that skills requiring the demonstrating of students' understanding by creating an answer, carrying, and also to the performance we make. Producing a product which involves independent judgment and critical thinking. To making are the best assessed with a performance test. Applying and showing the skills and knowledge through the values as performance. The purpose of performance assessment is to improve the student's learning experience and evaluate. Now I'm start discussing about the focus. The nurture of the students' higher in order thinking skills, which are critical for developing an understanding beyond the memorization. This assessment can assist the students process product, or they can both doing depending on the learning outcomes. It also involves the doing instead of just knowing about the tasks of or activities according to the Gabuyo 2015. According to Ganlon 1998, using the process when we can show the 3 bullets in the presentation. Now I'm going to explain whole, not by bullet. We all know directly and observable to our learning outcomes so that the students catch up what they are doing while discussion or after discussion. The process is crucial because we can see the right we do going to our future. This is a bridge or the way to understand every performance we do. This is a big help to us to analyze every steps of process we making it. Now we proceed to product. According again to the Ganlon 1998, use the product. So I explain in the whole, not by bullet, that we the procedures need to master so that we can judge the qualities that we need to identify or and master, but not all procedures is available to observe. Now we going to the next topic. It's all about strength of performance. So first, bullet. The first is the students can identify in the presentation to our performance assessment learning. The learning targets seen our objectives so that the student already read what we want to clarify of our lesson this day. And in the end of the lesson, the students can show their performance using or connect to our learning objectives. Next, bullet. Here we can let them show their performance according to their talents, skills. Every students have different talents and skills, right? Next bullet, in the performance assessment to have a contravism principle of learning that let the students to make own meaning using performance-based assessment using a task performance of the teachers so that they can accumulated knowledge, they make performance tasks that they develop a new meaning of those specific learnings or topic that we discussed in front of them. Next bullet, we given ability or the teachers give ability to the student to explore what is role as a teacher or how to teach them. And also, the teaching learning process that the teacher can assist what is another way how to improve it. What another conduct of performance tasks and the teachers make or knowledge in doing in my teaching. Now we proceed to advantage of performance-based in assessment. So now we can see or read the 3 bullets in our presentation, right? So now we can estimate the learning outcomes not measured by the paper and pencil test. We can give a direct to the point so that our learners can understand a complete evaluation after you make. Every performance have a meaning and also have a value to make. Every student or teacher encourage the application to the learning discussion every lesson. So now we proceed to disadvantage. So we can see the 3 bullets again in the presentation, right? Some of our students is a part of slow learner. We cannot deny that, right? So their performance have a possible to effect to grading rating. Every students have a different intelligence, right? So that we requires more time and effort to our students so that they can catch up the lesson and the teacher discussion every session. Now, we proceed to limitation of performance based in assessment. We have 5 bullets in presentation, right? Yes. First, we want a good performance task to the students so they undergo a lot of process. It doesn't not mean if you have a knowledge that's enough. No. It undergo checking because to make sure that the performance tasks expected are authentic and match, and also indicate by using our knowledge. Unlike to the paper and pencil test, we have given a test. After that, we checking it. And performance task assessment requires a lot of time. Most authentic tasks that take numbers of days, unlike a traditional assessment, right? Yes, that only take 15 to 20 minutes depending on the times given. Next bullet. Students must given time. Teachers should give opportunity to the student to prepare themselves for their assessment. So thus, we teachers should know how to handle every situation, how difficult is and completing the task. Right? Next, there is a possibility that using a PBA performance based assessment assessing the learners may procedures table or inconsistent results because in a PBA doesn't focus to how the students will perform or possess such as skills. Lastly, we should understand some of our students are not good in a certain skills, right? Much better the teachers know how to be fair in assessing learners because of the fact they may have different level of intelligence or ability. Be wise, practical, and careful to choosing our performance basis. End of my discussion. Thanks for watching. Good day.